What would you do if someone looked you straight in the eye and lied to you and then went on to boast about it? That's exactly what happened in the British Parliament. A member of Parliament called the Prime Minister's manifesto a complete fabrication to his face, live on air. And what do you think the Labour benches did? The answer is coming up. But first, if you want to hear more truths like this, subscribe to this channel, like the video, turn on notifications.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Could I begin by warmly congratulating the Prime Minister on his first year in office, acknowledge that the Labour manifesto was beautifully written, deeply moving, and like that other great blockbuster of hope and redemption, The Salt Path, a total pack of lies. With joblessness, inflation and debt ballooning, his personal ratings collapsing, and his backbenchers on a work to rule, could the Prime Minister recommend a summer recess read in order to take all our minds away from the calamitous journey on which he and the Chancellor have embarked?
I think most of the backbenchers are already on their summer recess, looking at the benches opposite, Mr. Speaker. We are very proud of our manifesto. It was a very successful manifesto, giving a landslide victory, and now we're very proud to be implementing it.
A member of Parliament from the opposition stood up and said to the Prime Minister, "Your manifesto, yes, it's emotional, it's beautifully written, but excuse me, it's as fictional as the Salt Path. In other words, it's a complete string of lies." He then added, "With unemployment, inflation and debt at record highs, and no support even from your own ranks. What success are you talking about, Prime Minister?" Now, friends, let's rewind a bit to understand the weight of this speech. Keir Starmer came to power last year with big promises, a new beginning, honest politics, politics of hope. But what has happened in the past 12 months? Unemployment is rising, inflation is still out of control, public debt is at record levels, and most importantly, a loss of trust among the people has begun to emerge. Graham Stewart also came out and confronted him with this. But how? He didn't just offer political criticism. He described Starmer's manifesto as an unnamed book of lies. He also skillfully jabbed the needle by saying, as fictional as the Salt Path, because that book is known as a story of hope, journey, and new beginnings. So Stewart is essentially saying, your entire story of hope is just like that book, unrealistic. The irony is that Starmer still defended himself by saying, we are very proud, we are implementing it. But Stewart hit such a nerve that there was a short circuit in the Labour ranks. Suddenly, faces fell, murmurs began, and one of them seemed to say, honesty again, for God's sake, whether you heard it or not. By the way, let's remember, this is the same Starmer who accused Corbyn in 2020 of being full of unrealistic promises. Where he stands today, building on Corbyn's promises and packaging them up to sell. What about honesty? What about the country's interests come first? Was that statement only for election night? Now I ask you, was Graham Stewart right? Is Starmer's manifesto really full of lies, or did Stewart exaggerate? And the real question, which direction is this country heading in now? Leave your comments. This is an open platform for all views. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video.